Think about it. Have you ever been made a drug? Have you ever been made someone a part of his daily dosage? Have you ever been made a part of his daily meal? They talk about drug abuse. I have been a drug. I have been taken, I have been abused, I have been aroused. My life was never easy, it has been a rock. They say you can change. How? How can I change? When my life has already been changed, I cried more than I laughed. Have you ever faked your smile? Well, when you have to talk in front of people, the smile matters the most. Behind those closed doors was a dark closet where I had to change my life. I was told you cannot be this. Why? You have to be that. Why? This is because the society defines me as a woman. I have been taken as a girl and nothing more. I have been taken as someone to be his wife and nothing more. I have been deprived of my rights. Why? You are a girl. They introduced a drug as a way of abusing it. How about you? I have been a drug. Why? I have been abused. I have been a woman. And I have been abused. I have been a girl child who wants to stand up against harassment. But then, you cannot say a word. At school, they teach us English, but never the language to scream for help. They teach me how to say my name. What about the name hidden behind those closed doors? Nobody asks me why I scream late at night. Don't you hear my cries? Why don't you understand the pain is hurting? I cannot take it anymore. The pain is what is making me yearn. I can't take it anymore. Well, now I have to stand up for myself. I have to take a stand.
Mirror on the wall. Who is the most beautiful one? You? Me? We are all beautiful. As Nelson Mandela always says, education is the most powerful tool to all of us. It can change a world. It can turn an inner eye to a light. When we educate a girl, we empower the nation, and the solid foundation will never be there. When girls are educated, our nation will be the sphere in life. And girls are the most precious ones. They must be educated. There must be educated girls in this world. Because there's no way we can go without girls. Without education. Education is the most beautiful thing. Better whip with the wise than love with the fools. Thank you.
Life is the greatest story in not in ever falling, but in raising up in time you falling. Choose your life, choose your future, not drugs. Once you start doing drugs, you'll be breaking your future bit by bit. This may result in death or you ending up in jail. But it's never too late to make it right. Choosing your future is the success in your mind game, not drugs. Ignorance is case of God. Knowledge is choosing your future. In the wing is the wing to fly. Thank you.
Okay, elsewhere.
Zero, you can start.
Many a times they ask what is wrong with our generation. We are living in unlivable times, and still living, that alone is cause for celebration. Yet we cannot ignore the fact that most of us run around like headless chickens, escaping inevitable marination. Run, oh yes we will, but without a head you cannot have a destination. Allow me to digress from the chaos. I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but if you heed my words and you heed them well, you can mend your broken character. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'll be your otolaryngologist, a doctor for your ears, the topic being emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand emotions in oneself and in others, and then being able to use this awareness to guide thought and behavior. Now, why is it important for us to be emotionally intelligent? Ladies and gentlemen, a wise man who identifies as yours truly once said, emotional intelligence is the bridge between intellect and wisdom. Though intellect itself is enough to guide us through high school, like bolas moving down your throat via peristalsis. Without wisdom that comes from emotional intelligence, we are left ill-prepared for the real world like a businessman who doesn't understand ceteris paribus. Ladies and gentlemen, if we strive to be emotionally intelligent, our choices and our actions will bear a positive impact on our society, and we will thrive as exemplary students in all the various sectors of our livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, without emotional intelligence, it is possible to be a giant when it comes to solving quadratic equations, and yet a sitting duck and a gullible baby when it comes to solving the quantum physics and mathematics, which are real-life problems. Ladies and gentlemen, if we manifest the art of spreading positivity and kindness, it will contribute to our collective success as a people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we must strive to be emotionally intelligent, because emotional intelligence is no doubt the way of the future. Thank you.
We can start.
A good day. In the world where the girl child is not remembered, you're always asking yourself, who will notice me? Who will see me? What am I even doing? The girl child. Be strong, be courageous, be yourself. Don't be conformed to the works of this world. No one should look down upon you because you are the girl child. You deserve the world. You deserve to rule. You deserve to overcome each and every obstruction which may come into your life. Who says you can't do anything? The world waits for you, for the sky is the limit. The girl child have the right to overcome each and every temptation which comes into your life. Pressure. Who said that the boy child can do something that you can't do? Is it because you look pretty? Is it because you can walk swiftly? Is it because you're shy? Is it because you're afraid? Don't be afraid, because the world awaits for you. You are the girl child. You deserve the world. Even the First Lady, Auxilium Nagagwa, is encouraging you, the girl child. Be strong. Cuteness. No, beauty doesn't pay. Don't try to be someone you're not. Because believing you're someone else shows you're wasting the one you are. Of course, I am Bucky, I'm Sophia, I'm Phoenix, What the hell are you doing? You're already wasting who you are. Stand out for yourself, because the world awaits for you.
Time out. We can start.
So, break the stereotype. We are living in a world where men cannot cry in public. We are living in a world where men should hide their tears. We should talk about this stereotype. Diminishing girls is not the way to protect the male. The male should be given a space where they can be free without any judgment. The male person should be free to express their feelings and passions without being judged. We should break the stereotype where men are judged to have masculinity, toxic masculinity, where they're told that they should only thrive over the girls. We're creating a world where men should be the same as women. As jobs, we see men are being given hard jobs. We see men, they're being given the jobs that can hurt them, while these women are being given easy jobs. What are we doing here? We are creating a stereotype while trying to hide another stereotype. Men are being given a place where they're supposed to show themselves as strong people. Is it a bad thing for a male person to show that they're afraid? It's not a bad thing for a male person to show that they also want to cry. It's not bad for a male person to cry in front of other people. More people should be given a place where they can express themselves, where they can be themselves, where they are not suppressed by norms or any socialization from other toxic people. We are supporting girls, but we are leaving the masculine side. We are supporting the feminine, where we are leaving the masculine side to decide for themselves. We are standing for the female people, while we are actually diminishing the male people. What are we doing as a nation? Where are we going if we are only empowering females? We are now living in a place where females are the only people who are allowed to express themselves. They are allowed to be stronger than men. Why should they only be strong?
Why can't male people also be strong like the females?
0.
It is the president of our nation, our president, His Excellency, Emerson Mnangagwa, who built our nation brick by brick. It is our president who taught us to build our nation, who taught us to be patriotic. It is our president who ensured fuel security in our nation. It is our president who fights against drug abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are all here due to our president who stands for our country. It is our president who instills values and dignity to Zimbabwe. I stand with pride to be called a Zimbabwean citizen, for he is our president, Emerson Mnangagwa, a hero to our nation. He took part in the liberation struggle. He took part to save the nation. He took part to show patriotic to the nation. It is our president. It is our president. I shout again, my president, Emerson Mnangagwa, my president who represents black majority, my president who is there to show the blood that was shed by our ancestors. I stand with the pride to be called a Zimbabwean citizen. I stand with the pride to be called a Zimbabwean child girl. We are the national flowers. Therefore, we support our nation as our president who took the road to stand for us all. As for our president who is there to take part in the development and empowerment of a girl child, I stand with the pride to be called a Zimbabwean citizen. As we all know, our president taught us to build our nation brick by brick. It is our president who taught us to stand for our nation, to stand for our cultures. He is our president who introduced heritage-based curriculum for us to know our cultures, for us to know where we came from, for us to know what we are and who we are and where we are going. As for Zimbabwe, we are going forth. No, we are not going north, south or east, but we are all going forth, going to make Zimbabwe a bigger place, going to make Zimbabwe a better place. I stand with the proud to be called a Zimbabwean citizen, for my president taught me to be a girl child.